Okay, Annika, great first round. Annika Sorenstam here, who was in a playoff last year and shooting strong today. Can you talk a little bit about your round?
Yeah, no, obviously I'm very pleased. Mike told me after I finished it was the first non-bogey in a long time, so which wasn't on my mind, but I am obviously very pleased to play here without a bogey. Uh, no, I'm happy. I got off to a little, shaky start, but made some good putts on the first hole and the second hole and the third. And then I find the rhythm a little bit more and kind of was enjoying being out there and kind of settling down and feeling more comfortable. And then I had some really good shots coming in. So yeah, it's a great start. Obviously, there's a long ways to go, but at least I did what I could today.
You mentioned that you had new clubs and that you just put them in the bag. How is testing and putting new equipment in play different for you now?
Well, before I was, I knew what I liked and I knew, I had confidence with them and I had success with my clubs. I really didn't want to experiment too much. I mean, I've been with Callaway for so many years. I just, now it's like, now I need that little extra, and anything they have that I can get my hands on to help me. And I mean, obviously I got the Paradigm driver during when I was in Vegas in early January, and then I asked about, do you have anything other clubs, because this one's going further. And so that on the range, actually they sent me a set of clubs last week, but the loft was off, so I was not hitting it well at all. It was actually bouncing, and I said, this is not for me. But then they measured them and realized they were a little upright, and then they just kind of tweaked it a little bit, and all of a sudden it fit me perfectly. So now I got the Paradigm iron and a 3-wood Paradigm. So yeah, it's really helped me. But like I said, I'm searching for things to give me one extra mile club head speed, one extra yard, whatever I can get. And right now they're doing it for me.
And how much prep work did you do coming into this?
Not as much as I would like. Also, I played in PNC, and then we literally darted to Tahoe directly, was there for 3 weeks almost. And then, so I tried to play the last few weeks, but been busy with Annika Foundation event here in the Invitational, and it's just not as much, but today felt like I was coming in a little bit of rhythm. I told Mike I'm really looking forward this afternoon to have a quiet, just hit some balls and find that rhythm, and which is really what I need.
How much extra yardage did you find with that driver?
Well, I mean, I think at least 8. I mean, I really feel like, I'm sure you can ask Will, you will get exactly the right numbers because he was with me the day we were testing it here, and I was hitting mine, and, it was early in the morning, and I was a little tight and everything, all the excuses I can find. And then I hit it, and all of a sudden I was carrying like over 220 something, and I said, well, the wind is into, and they kept saying, well, it's already been, the TrackMan has already counted that in, and I felt like, bummer. So, of course, we went home, and that was the first thing he told Mike. The yard has been already adjusted, Mommy. So, yeah, he put me back there. But, yeah, I would say 8 at least, but I also need to tee the ball higher. When I played, just the way the clubs are changing and the way that everything is working, I need to tee it higher now, and I need to launch it a little higher so that the ball stays in the air. Before, staying in the air had a lot of spin. Now it's just, and that's what I'm really working on. If I can get up in the air, it's actually staying up there a little longer, and that's what I need. Then I can almost feel like it's almost 10 yards. So that's the goal, yeah.
Was there a shot out there today that you hit that really felt like old times?
I actually thought the 9-iron on the last, I hit it really good. I was shooting for carry 125. It carried 133, which is obviously too much, and then the release. It was probably one of the better shots I hit all day, just kind of stayed on. And it was one of those just kind of careless, relaxed shots, and that's really what I need. I tried too much to hit it further to keep up with, the players, the LPGA players, or even somebody like Brian, that I actually just put more tension and just really don't get the club head speed. I go out there and relax, and you think, with all the experience I have, that would be easy, but I don't care how much you played or whenever you play, you still have to work on things.
Thank you.
Annika, talk about your competitive golf life now. You're having so much fun out there, and the family is with you. It's a lot different than in the old days, but how do you approach it now?
It is. I'm not, like I said, I'm not as prepared as I should be, but also, again, I don't really feel any pressure. I'm just out here to try to have a good time and inspire the kids that are out here, my kids, and just play in front of my parents. I mean, my dad walked 18 holes today, and my mom, I think, walked 14, and then Mike's mom is here, and everybody's in town. So it's a nice, for us, it's more than just me playing. It's everything around it. Maybe, the concerts and everything. It's just a gathering. The golf brings us all back together, and I think that's another reason I want to be here.
I just checked, and Ashleen's leading the amateur division too. So
Yes,
that's
I was going to add that. Thank you for saying that, Steve. Yeah, it's as you know, she made a long putt to make it in here, and then she qualified through the the pro-am yesterday. Now she played so well. So yeah, it's fantastic. She's only 17, and it's just it's a great day for the Annika Foundation for sure.
Do you find yourself by nature looking at the LPGA side of the board?
I do. But, it really doesn't matter much. But yeah, of course, I mean, I'm competitive, but, it's not like I look there and say, oh, I wish I was there. I'm very happy where I am, but, the competitive part doesn't go away.
Can you expand a little bit about the Annika Foundation and what you had for the junior tournament earlier this week, and kind of how Hilton Grand Vacations is a part of that now as part of donation?
Well, I mean, first of all, like Gemma said, she played in our event, and we're trying to figure out when she played. It was that long ago. She said I was pregnant with Will, so we go back because this year was the 15th of the Annika Foundation Invitational over here. But it was a great finish. Ashlyn made a 40-footer downhill to eagle to win by one, and then to come here and obviously Hilton Grand Vacation for them to support us and bring her in here. And I mean, it's an amazing experience for her. And I saw her this morning, and I mean, her dad is like joy. I mean, that's what we want to provide. It's amazing experiences that they won't forget. So very happy for her.
Can you talk a little about your red ribbon? Why are you
Yeah,
wearing your red ribbon today?
I mean, what can we do to say thank you to Kathy Whitworth? I mean, it's hard to express in words, and other than maybe show emotion and show a sign that we really care what she has done. What a trailblazer. Really set the path for all of us. And, it's just kind of happened so suddenly, unfortunately. I wish we could have seen her a little bit more. But anyway, she's in our thoughts. She's in our prayers. And I think she brought on this weather. So thanks, Kathy.
Did you get to spend a fair amount of time with her?
Not really as much as you would think. I have been a few times I've been lucky, and I treasure those. I really do. So, and that's what kind of keeps it going.
With this being your home course, was there a little bit of a difference with playing today than even last year or other times you're out here just swinging?
Well, I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, I have an advantage of being home. I mean, I'm out here every day. I actually live on the 16th hole, and to get to our house, you have to drive between the back tee and the regular men's tee. So you can say I'm on the golf course every day. But our son is certainly on the course every day. So, it's great to be out here, the support from the members, and, this is a great community. I'm proud of it, and it's nice to play in front of everybody that's here. So it adds to the experience for sure.
Okay, well, thank you, Annika.
Yeah, thank you.